into the daily guidance for today. I'm going to start with the Lenormand Revere deck. With these cards, I read from the book because I'm still learning them. But let's see what we get. Ooh, there's a message coming out today. Okay, please give me a message for today. Okay, we got two cards together. Ooh. Okay, so the first card I saw was the Fox, number 14. And it's looking at number 37, which looks like a very convoluted clock machine, right? Time. And I'm remembering a message earlier this week about some of you may feel like time is important, like you have to do something within a certain time, but that may not be the best way to look at it. You might end up working against yourself because you're so focused on doing something within a certain time frame. Okay, that's what I'm getting with these two, looking at it, because something is deceptive or there's something you need to look out for here, and how it's like he's looking at this time machine. That's how I want to describe this. But there's a rooster there, you know, there is a chicken. But I'm getting time. So there's some wisdom. Some of you have been passed down some information. I feel like it's generational wisdom. So it may come from someone in your family or someone highly respected, an elder in a field, in your home, maybe at work. I feel like someone gave you some information and time is of the essence. I am getting that here. When I look at this alone, time is of the essence. And you're being led to certain places to do certain things. And it is important for you to do it within a certain period. Like I can tell you now that the energy is very supportive of anything you start brand new. You will be supported. I am also being told it fades out. We're still in the new moon energy. We just started a new season. It's time to plant seeds. And I feel like many are being guided to do things at this particular time. Make the decision, make the move, because you will be supported, because the energy, it's like this luck energy is out there. Your wishes will be fulfilled, dreams coming true. Actually, we've been getting this for a while. So I feel like they've been trying to get people in this mode, and it is time. But you might have sneaky energy around you, or it's something that maybe just trying to make you see things in a way that it's not. Let's see what the book says here. Okay, the first card, number 37, is time. Yes. Okay, so that is the energy I was getting. My appearance brings time to the forefront of importance. I may be approaching or passing, so be attentive. Yes, it's time to do something. It's time for change. Actually, that was yesterday's message. Use me wisely to provide perspective. Look around me to better understand my involvement. Certain cards may slow me down, but sometimes a quick action will get you to the crown. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the clock is ticking and life is transitory in nature. So we should savor each moment and live life to the fullest. This card is a reminder of our immortality. The hands of the clock will only go forward into time, and we must go regardless. We must go on regardless. Rather, it is a card of time management, and the owl reminds us to use time wisely. So that's what the message is. You're in a specific frame of energy that's trying to get you to do something within this time frame. Use it wisely. Okay, let's go to number 14. I was trying to see if it has any meaning specific, if it's next to number 14, and it doesn't. Okay, number 14, fox. When I am not your job, I am your red flag for some deviousness going on. Look around your circle, in your hall. I might be planning your fall. I am master of manipulation, and I am going to fool you all. Craftiness is my fame, and sneaky is my game. Okay. See, now it's bringing me back to that. It's like a trick. Some of you may feel like you're doing what you should be doing or what's best for you or the right thing. But there's something you don't see. And it may be because of the people around or the environment you're in, the people around you, the things you entertain. Something is limiting your ability. Some of you, something has limited your ability to be able to make the necessary changes in the time that you're being called to do it. Some of you may believe you can't do something because you're seeing things in a certain way, but don't let yourself be deceived. Let's see what the archangels are saying. Let's see if we get anything here. Okay, creative writing. Yeah, you might want to journal. You might want to write. Some of you, this may be what you do, creative writing. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen, an article or book. So writing can really help because you're able to, it's like bringing into the physical your thoughts. That's like the first, because your thoughts are, within. When you write it, you're bringing it outwardly and you can see it. So it becomes like 2D rather than 3D. And then as you start taking action onto what you're writing, you manifest it into something tangible, into the physical. So writing down your thoughts can help you really move away from the ones that are not yours and the ones you don't want to bring into the physical. So writing can help right now. Okay. Ooh. All right. These were yanked out, so we're going to take a look at them. Gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environment. So that's a way to kind of rule out that cunningness, the sneakiness. Is it gentle? Is it kind? Is it loving? Is it caring? Is it nurturing? Does it encourage? Does it bring a lightness, a calmness, a peace? You want to ask that about the things you're entertaining, the things you're around, the situations you are putting yourself into or you're allowing your energy to get involved in. Be very mindful of that. Gentleness is key right now. Clear your space. Get rid of clutter. Clear your energy around you and use feng shui. A lot of you need to clear your environment. This is so strong. And I feel like that may be some of you all's restrictions, the things, the people in your environment. And that's why many are being called to move. So if you feel like there's some type of restriction that is restricting your ability to move or to make the necessary changes that you think is best for you, you might want to look at it again, right? Or ask. Let's just say you are in a contract. Like if you have a lease or you took a job offer and there was a clause that you have to be with the company for at least 2 years. How about you revisit the contract, see if there's any clauses, or go ask questions, go to human resources, go to management if it's a lease or the landlord. It's like ask questions because the restrictions, the marriages that you are in that you think are binding you, there's something you don't see about it. Something's trying to trick you and thinking you need to stay in an environment that you really don't have to. Clear your space. This is so important right now. You know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. You all are being pushed to do something. Now, time is of the essence. Leadership. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Many of you, it's time for them to use you. They're trying to use you, but you have to remove yourself from those things that you think bind you or those things that limit your ability to move freely. It's time to move, y'all. Clear your space. Clear your space. Let's see what we get here. Ooh. Flames of desire. Right now, I know this is within everyone because the energy matches it right now. We're in the first fire sign. It is the initiation. It is the spark. It is the inspiration. Your desires right now will be strong. And you might actually be desiring, oh my gosh, there's a dream coming to my mind. Some of you might be desiring a specific car, like I'm seeing a luxury car. You can get it. If you actually take action, like if you literally walk into a car dealership with that car and you sit down and you say you're interested in this car, go for a test drive in the car that you want, somebody that's your desire. Let them shine out in radiant light and shun dark paths. Your desire will help you forget all the darkness that you were dealing with if you take action on it. So they're trying to get some of y'all to take some kind of action. And your dreams are speaking to you. Some of you, this is your issue. You are caught up in drama. Act to free yourself, change, and blossom again. Some of you, your environment does not support your dreams. Have courage. Awaken the warrior light within you. It's time. It's time to do something, and I can't stress it enough. The message is very clear. I mean, there's absolutely nothing else we need to do. Time is of the essence. Some of you are allowing yourself to be fooled into thinking that you're stuck into something. Write things down, meditate on them. Gentleness is key. If it brings heaviness, drama, if it brings dark energy, negative energy, lower vibrational energies, clear it. Clear your space. Some of you need to get rid of old things that remind you of old relationships, situations. Some of you may still have things in your environment that is attaching you to things of a lower vibration. Clear the clutter. Spring cleaning is a thing for a reason. because it's a fresh new start. And if you're still holding on to old things that remind you of the old season, you're going to find it harder to move forward into the fresh new energies. You know what to do. It is clear for some of y'all, you know exactly what to do. Shining that light. It's clear. I can tell it's clear for some of you. You know what to do. You're being helped. You're being guided. It's time to take a leading role in your life. Okay? So your desires right now, the things you want, is the passion within that's trying to give you that new start. So if you have a desire, take action on it. Have courage. Don't let drama, low vibrational energies hold you down. We're going to get one big card for somebody. Don't allow yourself to be stopped. Do not restrict yourself because of 3D constructs. I was talking about marriage yesterday. Marriage used to be a thing where two people who love each other, they say, I want to be with you. You are my partner. I am your partner. They jump over the broom and they are a union. The contract part of it, that was brought in later. They used to just jump over the broom, or if the union was to be dissolved, they would jump back over the broom. But you know what? Those type of unions lasted longer because there were no restrictions. There was no, oh, because we're married or because we signed the document, you must act this way. And if you don't, I will sue you for all your assets. I will take everything you have. And that's what makes the marriage, the legal part, that's a 3D construct that has nothing to do with love. It only complicates love. So when two people are truly in love, they say you and I are one and we are a union, and that's all that the universe recognizes. And what's happening now is the new generations are changing the way we look at marriage. Because 3D things, your assets, your money, how much you make, what you own, what you came in with, your name, right? Your likeness. The 3D construct of marriage have tainted what a true union is. And that's why many people are, when they hear like marriage, it's like a deeply hidden fear that many have. So those people who are dealing with like fear of commitment, it's really something that they know deeply within, something they may have experienced in the past life that restricted them. That's why many people are afraid of the 3D construct of marriage or commitment, because a fear because of what happened in the past life maybe, or in this lifetime, and that needs to be healed. Okay, there's cards here that want me to look. We have 5 and 6 of swords. So it's like fighting tooth and nail in order for you to be able to move on. That's what I'm getting here. This is doing what you have to do in order to move on. This is cutting those cords. I've learned a lesson and I'm moving on, but I had to fight to get this. So this is saying don't give up. Do what you got to do, because if you think you're in some type of contract, you're restricted because of something you agreed to, and you can't because you'll have to pay repercussions. If there's a will, there's a way. Those are usually just excuses that our lower ego will give us to stay in an unhealthy situation. And I'm not only talking about marriage right now. I'm talking about any situation that you think you're binded to right now, that's stopping you from making a move that you know will be better for you. A lot of you may want to take a look at any contracts you're in, or anything, even if it's just a verbal agreement, anything you feel binded to, there's a way out of it if you search. If you truly want something, you will go for it. There's a level of determination that can break through any barriers. Let's get a card. Wow, death. That is the death. You know, this whole week, the messages have been intertwined because marriage, remember, marriage and coffin came out together. And marriage is, actually, it's like a 3D mirror of death, because you lose who you are when it becomes a 3D construct. You actually find yourself in a true union, though. And that's how you know you're in a true union, whether you are married in the 3D way or not. If you are finding yourself in a partnership with someone, in a union, that's a soul union. That's a soul marriage. There is no contracts. There's nothing that can break that. The 3D marriage that was introduced to us, that can be dissolved. That can be annulled. That can be canceled. There is no canceling of a true union. So a death is happening to many of you because you're transforming into who you truly are. It is that flame of desire that's starting some type of union. There's a union happening when you go through this transformation. There is some type of trick that's trying to get you guys to think, or that's trying to get someone or some of you to think that you have to stay in some type of situation. And just know these situations could just be your own belief systems between you and yourself. The marriage can be between you and a belief. Because this is deep, because now I'm getting the desires that's coming through. There's something about it that will bring up your rebellious energy. It's like desiring something you were told to stay away from. I'm getting like forbidden fruit, some of you. That's the trick. The trick is, if you do that, you're bad. So you're not doing it. And that's the restriction. That's the marriage. You have a marriage to a belief system that's telling you not to explore your true desire because it won't be accepted by society. It's not good. Some of you, they even use death. You can die from it. I mean, I'm getting some extremes here. Have courage. Have courage. I just feel this push here. You know what to do. The push is gentle too. Clear your space. You are caught up in drama. A literal death could be playing a role for some of y'all. It's time to be a leader in your life and have courage. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there. That's the message. Time. So right now is the perfect time to go for it. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all on Monday.